Hey everyone, this is Allison Kessler, and I help heart centered entrepreneurs with their websites and wellness. In this video, I'll be talking about how you can take a bigger task like creating a new web page and turn it into smaller bite sized tasks so that you can actually complete it. So let's pretend you have on your to do list that you need to create a new web page. But for some reason, this seemingly simple task is taking forever and you've never actually got to it, actually. It's just sitting there. And this is because you haven't broken it down into the smallest pieces. So I recommend that you turn this into a mini project and break up your bigger task into smaller tasks with maximum 15 minutes assigned for each task. And I find, because I'm a mom of a toddler, that I have to have things broken out into very small chunks because I work with very small time frames. So, for example, let's say you want to create a new web page and it's going to be your about page. And you just have it on your to-do list item, maybe in Asana or like some other program, Trello or something, and you have create about page. And you just keep moving it back and moving it back because you just are not motivated to get there. So here's how I recommend breaking it down into its most basic parts. So write your about page, write my about page is now a new title for a mini project. And it has a number of to-do list or items. So I will give you your new to-do list items that you can just check off one by one. I actually have a free checklist to accompany this video, so check out the link below and grab your copy of this free checklist. So number one, you need to research other about pages, and they need to be similar about pages as you. People in the same space as you are, the same industry if possible, and people with the same purpose for their about page. Then number two, you need to create a wireframe for your new page. A wireframe is kind of a web designer's term for just taking a blank sheet of paper and pretending it's a web page and like drawing squares and writing down that section of the page. So you kind of have like header, section 1, section 2, section 3, and the footer. And they're just like crude squares with whatever the section is title in the middle of the square. But it really helps to organize your page visually as opposed to just a straight outline. Number three, you look at the different sections that you need to create for your page. So for example, on your about page, you might have 3 different sections, and the top section is how you help other people. And then your second section is your credentials or qualifications for helping your people. And then your third section might be a tiny little section, a couple sentences about you, like personal sections, like or personal information. I like to go hiking with my toddler, something like that. And the fourth section would be, what's your call to action on the page? Are you going to send them to your newest program, or what do you want to do after they're done reading your about page? And then number 4 is put on your to-do list now. Write each of those sections that you just decided you needed to write, and you break them up into different to-do list tasks. So you're not writing the entire page at once, you're going section by section by section. And then number 5 is to combine all of the sections into the whole, like a whole document. It could be in Word or wherever you like to review your documents. I write a lot in Evernote, so I use Evernote, and then I can, edit it on the go if I'm out and about, and look at the whole page as a whole. And then what you want to do is gather different visuals, graphics, stock photos, or photos of you that you want to have on that page. And you want to decide exactly how you want, where they should go, and what you want to do with those images to complement your content and break it up and make it easier to read, make it look nice. So then at this point, you want to get your website up in draft so that you can send a link out to the draft page to your supporters. So hopefully you have a couple people. In my instance, I have a mastermind group that I can just post draft content and then get feedback or input on. And this is a really helpful step because by this time, let's say you're working on your about page, you don't want to look at your about page ever again. So it's good to get like a different energy, different perspective, and somebody else to look at it. And then you want to implement that feedback, read and review the page one last time, and publish it. Now, this really breaks out all of the steps for creating a new web page, and you can see that there's actually 10 to 12 different to-do list items for creating one single page. And this is why you're probably not completing this, what should be a simple task. So anyway, I have, again, you can get the checklist that I've created at the link below, and also subscribe to this channel and like this video. Okay, thank you.